The Voces digital editor allows you to add your own pages to Voces as well as edit the existing content. There are two ways to create a new page. The first is from the directory icon in the upper left-hand corner of your account. Click on the icon and then choose a unit and a section where you'd like to add the material. For example, I might add it in the extra section under interviews. You'll find the button for Add a New Page here. Click that and give your page a title. Leaving this box checked will make the page teacher only, which means it'll be hidden until you assign it to your students. Unchecking that will make it visible to the students in the table of contents. Click Create and you'll be taken to the activity creator. Here, you'll want to choose standard activity for any activity other than a recording activity. So if you're creating a multiple choice or an activity where the students are matching or writing a paragraph, you'll want to stick with standard activity. Next, we can choose points or rubric grading. Points grading will let you set a point value per question in each section. And a rubric will allow you to either use a template of ours or create your own rubric. You also have the option to show just one section at a time or to shuffle the section order. Once we add sections, that'll make a little bit more sense, but those are options you can play around with when creating exams or tests that can help make sure each student gets a little bit different option. Click Create the Page and you'll have the option to create a new section. Click Create a New Section and choose a type of section from the drop-down. You'll see lots of options here. You can recreate any type of activity that you see within your Voces title. Choose matching activity to add a matching activity there. You can also add your own vocabulary, can-do statements, or even slideshows. For now, I'll choose multiple choice. And the next step for every section will be to create directions for the students. Here I would say choose the best answer, but you might also record your directions by clicking Enable Recording. You can also add any of these formatting options, even images, links, or videos. You can choose to randomize the order of the questions or make this a survey section. You can also set a question limit, which would limit the number of questions each student sees from that section. Again, it's a good tool for differentiation. Here we can set the point value per question. So if they're essay questions or longer questions, you might give more than 1 point. Next, click Create Section to get the option to add or edit questions to that section. Each time you create a new section, you'll see 3 buttons for it. You'll see the ability to edit the details that we just set, to add or edit content or questions or vocabulary, as well as to delete the section. Click Add or Edit Questions to create a new question or to pull from other pages within Voces. Click Create a New Question and you'll have the option to type out your question, add an audio question, or even an image. Once you've added the question, you'll add the options for multiple choice. This step may be a little bit different depending on the type of section that you're adding, but you'll always just want to follow through until you get to the bottom and add the question. Now for multiple choice, you will want to make sure that the correct answer has a green check mark next to it on this screen, especially if you're going to choose auto grade this question. Click Add Question and you'll see it show up on the left-hand side. Now we can close out of this section and repeat the process to add additional material to the page. So we could add a different multiple choice section, we could add different types of questions to the page, or again, even those can-dos or vocabulary lists. Once we're done editing, we'll click Save Page and then close the editor. You'll see your page listed in the table of contents, and clicking on it will take you to those changes live. If you don't see the changes, go ahead and refresh your browser. That does fix it most of the time, but of course, if you run into any trouble or have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us using the question mark icon within your account.